Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brody. Today, we're checking out 1970 International 13. I don't know. I don't even remember. It's 1 ton. That's all I know. 1 ton with a 5-speed, 4-wheel drive, and 2 gas tanks. And the big old V8 in her. So we're going to take a quick look at this lovely and rare beauty that was bought in El Paso about 5 years ago by my father. So, all in all, interior is pretty plain for the 52-year-old truck. I mean, there's not really much to look at. Now these, however, neat seats are actually the original, so I'm kind of sad about that. Someone did not learn how to stand up to get out of the seat. She's got the old, you have clutchage. You have the old hand crank windows. Now, surprisingly, this is not as in bad shape as I expected whenever my dad bought the truck. Because these are usually gone. Or they're like cut in half or just rotted out. At least these have like, you can set your arm like that and all. But anywho, now ladies and gentlemen, this was the truck's original color. The IH red. It was fairly common in these trucks. But also a lot of them were kind of a greenish color like this one right here. We also have Goodyear. And here in just a second, I'll show you what they're hiding. So yeah, that's what that thing there is hiding. It's pretty toasty. I mean, it's not as bad as Love, but still. It has seen better days. A lot of it's just bad. And just not being taken care of for 50 years. But, all in all, it ain't a bad little rig. I tore this off when I was like 9. Because I was driving it and it fell off. I went to shut the door and I didn't know it had fallen off. It got stuck right here. Got it at my grandma's house. Yeah, I'm gonna fix it. Also, that's neat. A little diamond right there. Pretty cool looking rig. Now, once you crawl up into the driver's seat, you have a pretty plain Jane old shifter. Now, a lot of these had a little knob on them. But I guess over the years it just fell off. So, if I remember this correctly, let me get in here. So that is reverse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now reverse was kind of weird on these old trucks because kind of just gotta. There we go. Kind of got to throw her in first for a minute. Now, as you can see here, we also have the 4-wheel drive. Now, this is surprisingly here. Usually, that's there, and this is gone. But apparently, it's here. Now, this is one of the good old-fashioned ones. It's just in a straight line. Now, right now, it's in two-wheel drive because we drove about 50 miles after we bought it, and that was it. It was mostly dirt road miles for about 3 days. All these gauges are junk. This was probably kind of I'm thinking from this right here, being a tannish color, I'm thinking the seat was probably a vinyl tan. A lot of the components were tan. But over the years, it just got ripped. And also, this was an old mine truck. So, I don't know the exact history on this truck. I just know that whenever we bought it, the guy said it had 40,000 miles on it. Okay, no biggie. Pretty good for a 52-year-old truck. At the time, it was 48. Now, I was 7 when we bought it. It was 47 when we bought it. Now, at the time, great. Freaking 47-year-old truck. 44,000 miles. Awesome. Ran and drove. Everything was pretty good on it. And we bought a school bus last summer. What am I doing? I was supposed to be telling you the story on it. bought brand new, New Mexico, in 1970 by a mining place. Well, what they did with it was probably haul people down and haul people up, haul people down and haul people up. It was probably just to wake up in the morning, get in the truck, drive to the mine, work all day, drive back. It was probably a 2-mile drive down and 2-mile drive back. So you do that for about 20 years, you get about 20,000 miles on you, give or take. And then an old feller bought it in El Paso, where he drove it as a daily driver for a while. And then he just didn't have a need for it anymore. You know, he had kept it, liked it, and wanted it to go to a good home. So he sold it to one of his buddies. Well, the man that sold it to his buddy actually still had it posted on Craigslist. My dad called him an hour after his buddy had come and pick it up. And the guy said, I'll give you the number, my buddy's number. Here's his name, and door don't stay open anymore. And you can go talk to him. So we can buy up this truck for like $7,000. No, I'm lying. It was like $3,500. Running, driving, 4-wheel drive works. All the gears work. Brakes work. And pretty decent tires. So we kind of got a skill on it. It only had 44,000 miles. So you've seen the interior, and I'll just give you a quick whip around on the motor. Now, crawling up on in here, it's a pretty plain old motor. You don't have the power steering, because that was an option. I don't know what that is. But it has the garbage. Now, this is the old V8. It has a Holley in it. And this was actually one of the motor that they put in, like, dump trucks and crap. Like, this was a heavy-duty motor. So I'm going to pull the carb off, and I'll just show you what kind of Holley we're dealing with. So as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, we have a nice Holley 4-barrel. It's kind of a nice-ish, but like I said, this has been sitting in a pasture for about 3 years, sitting in a barn for 2, and made in Canada. Huh, well, at least it's North American. Anywho, it probably needs to be cleaned out. It's not froze up or nothing, so that should be good. Pretty normal for this year old truck. But still, I mean, everything's pretty much original. Like this motor's never been rebuilt. It doesn't have any oil leaks. In fact, this is the first little cover for this, so it has the IH on it. It still has the sticker on it, and it even has the horn still attached. Those are a lot of times gone. Belts probably need something. Anywho, I'm rambling on. If we take a good look at her, she's kind of old, raggedy. The all-wheel drive symbol here, it just seen better days here, fellas. We're gonna, I don't know. Now it does have the old school split rims, and I'm not dealing with that. Now this from the factory had the old school West Coast mirrors, as you can see from these two holes up here. Didn't have the little highway mirrors, it had the heavy haul mirrors. So, you know, this thing never did any heavy hauling. But we have boards back here. This is new to me. And stuff back here. But I have ridden this truck. Smooth riding truck. Have the ball. We're actually gonna take this bed off and build a custom bed for it. Now, in the engine compartment, we're gonna end up putting out of a bus engine, an International DT360. They only made that motor for about 10 years. It's one of the greatest international motors ever. The DT series didn't last very long either. However, this is a video for about 3 days from now. But we found a motor, in a bus in Oklahoma last summer. And we drove up there. We drove back from Tulsa, Oklahoma, going 55 miles an hour in a bus with no AC. I think 3 brakes, give or take. Yeah, I want to go 55 miles. And at our highest speed, we went 57 on a very downhill slope. But I mean, it was a good, fun experience. I actually spent my 12th birthday in Oklahoma. And more likely, I'm going to spend my 13th birthday in Oklahoma. In a later video, I'll be showing you our 1995 Ford F450 that we'll be taking to Oklahoma to pick up another half of a bus that we bought, and the motor out of that half a bus going in here. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos or something, just click that comment section down below. Tell me what I should do next. I'll immediately shoot you down if I don't have that, but chances are high that I probably do have that. Thank you guys for watching. In a later video, I will be showing you my 83 F-150. And thank you. Like and subscribe. Comment down below what you think I should do to this truck. And thanks for watching. And that is awesome.